What's good, everybody? Today we are going to be talking about some Kobe news, and it's actually going to be some very good Kobe news because sometimes, especially when we talk about specific shoes like this, when in regards to the Mambacita, the Gigi, things like that, I'm not a really big fan of what Nike has been doing recently. It just feels like they've been making these shoes just for a cash grab and a cash grab only. But just off of these pictures alone, it at least shows that they are trying to have some type of flair, some type of detail, some type of just like, hey, this is an actual shoe that we care about versus, hey, this is a Kobe with Gigi's name on it. We know how much you love them. We know how much you miss them. Let's make some money, right? So far, just from this picture alone, and this is the only picture that I've seen so far, I enjoy this shoe. I do enjoy the shoe. And it does seem like all the Mambacita shoes is gonna have like this like black gold and like a little bit of gray kind of motif going on, because I know the original Mambacitas, they were the black and the white, um and then the other ones, they were the halos all white, but it had like hints of gold on the box and with details of gold on the box. And then we had some more. So it's usually this kind of theme. So if they're gonna go with that, I'm fine with that. As long as it just shows some flavor, bro. Because the Kobe, I think it was 9, the Mambacita Halos. I think that was one of the worst things that they could have done, bro. It was literally just a triple white Kobe. Had literally no details on it, and they were like, "Hey, this is GG shoes now." I didn't like that at all. I felt like that was very selfish. As a brand. And that's why Nike and Vanessa were having problems initially, and we weren't getting a lot of Kobe's. But here we are, months later, and it seems like we're going to be getting some good shoes this year for 2025. So while things might have started slow for the return of the Nike Kobe line, it was full steam ahead throughout 2024. Like I said, the Nike Kobe line had to take a break because Nike and Vanessa, they just weren't seeing eye to eye. Um, she basically wanted everybody to enjoy her husband's shoes. Nike was like, "Hey, your husband's shoe is one of the best shoes, so we do have to keep it limited so we can keep hype, make money, etc." And they just couldn't come to a middle ground. With classics such as the Kobe 4 Philly, Kobe 6 Italian Camo, and the Kobe 8 Venice Beach, Nike and Vanessa are set to ensure plenty of future Kobe releases. Next up will be a new entry in the Mambacita series on the Kobe 9. After getting pushed back a few times and floating in limbo, Nike has finally decided the fate of the Kobe 9 low. Mambacita is now set to release in May 2025 with a theme change from Gift of Mamba to Mambacita. And I think the reason why it was floating in limbo, and if you're not, limbo is basically like this imaginary space, right? Where a shoe could basically, is like birth. I don't know how to explain, bro. It's just imaginary space. You can come out of it, you can stay in there, or get deleted, bro. But I think the reason why it was pushed back so much was because the initial releases, people were just like, bro, we're not really a fan of this whatsoever. Like, there were a handful of Kobe releases, like the Kobe 9 Halos. There was another one with just like 08, 24 across from it in a green and a purple colorway. No one really liked that. So they were like, let's just slow down on the Kobe's right now and kind of see what the people want. And so now, months later, and we're at a point where I think basically every Kobe, I think it's for sure have slowed down. The hype has, because there have been some Kobe's that have been sitting. The Venice Beach was one of them. The gold medals, the Kobe 4 gold medals was another one. The Halos, they made another Halo, the elite one, where it's white and black. Those sat for a little bit too. So it's rocky, but I think now, especially with these, and a little, like, we have the what does coming out this week. I think stuff like that will bounce back the hype just a little bit because everybody's gonna want the what does. On the engineer mesh base, we see a gradient white to black color scheme, starting white near to the toe and turning to black as you work back. So white going into black, as you can see there. Pops of metallic gold are present on the swoosh on the midfoot. The Kobe Chief logo on the tongue, so you can see all that right there, all the gold. And then the Gigi text on the heel tab you see right there. So final details include a black tongue, lace set, marbled midsole and outsole, and React cushioning in the drop-in midsole. This pair will also be the first Kobe 9 low released following high and low top versions of the Kobe 9 Elite. Wait, this pair will also be the first Kobe 9 Low EM release, following high and low top versions of the Kobe 9 Elite. Okay. Expect more of the Kobe 9 Low EM throughout 2025 as we confirm the next Team Bank series of Kobe Protos will highlight the engineered mesh iteration of the Kobe 9 Low. So EM is engineered mesh, is just the material or technology that they're gonna use. So this right here says the engineered mesh base. So where it says the gradient white to black color scheme, that's what we see right here. So these are supposed to be feeling different. So functionality wise, if you are playing these for a basketball reason, you know what they're released for. But I mean, obviously, some people collect, some people just wear them to wear them. But if you are playing them for basketball, it is supposed to have a new type of feel to it with the mesh base. Usually, with that, you could see it potentially being lighter, a little bit more comfortable. But that honestly just depends on the player who's wearing them. The Nike Kobe 9 Low was originally set to release in December 2024. However, as the theme was changed, the drop was pushed back to May 1st. These will be available through Nike, sneakers, and select retailers online, available in men's and grade schooling sizing. Retailers 180 and 120 respectively. So this is what we're supposed to get. Is this was the mock-up, which is a terrible mock-up, but this is the picture that we are getting right here. I do think that this is going to be one of those shoes where a lot of people like, especially since we don't have a lot of Gigi type of shoes. I think we only have three. We have the Sweet 16. I think we have they have the Kobe 4, I think, and then we have the Kobe Halos. I think those are the only three. There might be one more. There might be one more. You guys can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But either way, we have less than five available to us, right? So I do think that a lot of people are going to want to get this shoe. A lot of people like I wouldn't say a lot of people like the Kobe 9s, but I think they're like really accessible, just a cool low top. But I think the GG is going to sell them. I don't think the engineered mesh is going to have anything to do with it. A lot of people aren't even going to know the difference. They're not going to know that at all. So it's really just a GG thing. But I will say this shoe looks fairly good to the point where I can enjoy it for the actual shoe versus just trying to have condolences out to his family and just supporting that way and being like a cash grab. But so I'm liking this shoe. We can expect this May 1st of 2025. And you guys can let me know in the comment section below. Are you planning to get this in May? And with that being said, fall out. Peace.